Imagine a world where the shining domes of Constantinople never fell, where the Byzantine double-headed eagle still soars over Europe and the Middle East. What if the empire that bridged East and West never collapsed? How would our world look today, with its religion, politics, and technology reshaped by a Byzantine superpower? The Byzantine Empire, born from the ashes of Rome, lasted for over 1,000 years. It was the guardian of Greek knowledge, Roman law, and Christian faith. But in 1453, Constantinople fell to the Ottomans, ending an era. But let's rewind. What if that never happened? What if the empire managed to survive, outlast the Ottomans, and push its legacy into the modern age? Let's set the alternate timeline. In this version of history, the Byzantines successfully defend Constantinople in 1453. Reinforcements from Western Europe arrive just in time. Cannons fail to breach the massive Theodosian Walls. The Ottomans retreat, bruised and humiliated. The Byzantine Empire, though weakened, begins to reform. Trade routes reopen. Constantinople reasserts itself as the jewel of the East, controlling the crossroads between Europe and Asia. Without the fall of Constantinople, the spread of the Ottoman Empire slows dramatically. Islam's expansion into the Balkans halts. Instead, Orthodox Christianity becomes far more dominant in Eastern Europe. Russia, instead of rising as the Third Rome, would remain a secondary power. The Catholic Orthodox schism might even soften, leading to a stronger, united Christendom. Imagine a Europe bound not by Catholic Rome, but by Orthodox Constantinople. In our world, Greek scholars fled the fallen city and helped ignite the Renaissance in Italy. But in this alternate reality, those scholars stay in Constantinople, making it the beating heart of the Renaissance instead of Florence. This means the world's intellectual capital shifts eastward. Universities in Constantinople rival Oxford and Paris. Printing presses spread knowledge faster across the Eastern Mediterranean. The Byzantine Empire becomes the center of science, philosophy, and discovery. Now imagine the age of exploration. In our timeline, Portugal and Spain sought new trade routes because the Ottomans controlled the East. But if Byzantium controlled those trade routes, Europe wouldn't need to sail westward. Columbus might never discover the Americas, or if he did, it could have been under a Byzantine flag. This means world powers like Spain, Portugal, and even Britain may never rise as colonial empires. Instead, the Byzantine Empire dominates Mediterranean and Indian Ocean trade, possibly building colonies of its own. Fast forward to the modern day. A surviving Byzantine Empire could rival the United States, China, and Russia. With centuries of accumulated wealth, technology, and influence, Constantinople, now still Constantinople, not Istanbul, would be a megacity, blending ancient Roman grandeur with futuristic skylines. Religious tensions in the Middle East might be completely different. The Crusades would be remembered not as failures, but as stepping stones for a Byzantine-led Christian world order. Even global languages could look different. Greek, not English, might be the lingua franca of science and diplomacy. The survival of the Byzantine Empire would have changed everything. The Renaissance, colonialism, religion, even the discovery of America. But history is fragile. One battle, one wall, one alliance could alter the entire course of civilization. So imagine this instead. A world where the Byzantine eagle still soars and Constantinople still shines as the eternal bridge between East and West. What do you think would have happened if the Byzantine Empire survived into our modern world? Would it bring unity or endless conflict? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more alternate history deep dives.